Apparently mute my mic instead of unmuting. But alright, good evening. We are back from the Luofu for the Heng and Bailu Lunae companion quest. Apparently there's a bug with the Luga quest, but some people have managed to get around it, so depending on how that goes, we may or may not be able to get through it. It shouldn't be too bad. We'll have to see. The fact that I haven't gotten a text message or anything of the sort makes me feel like I need to go around exploring to find the activation thing, which is apparently completing the Drillo storyline and talking to Celia and Oleg NPCs, according to the notice that we looked at before. But we'll see. I've already talked to Celia before, but maybe I have to talk to her again, as well as Oleg, because I don't actually remember where Oleg is. He's probably in Boulder Town somewhere. So yeah. Right. Are you busy these days? I can lie, the way he puts it makes it sound like that we are like, you know, we're close to each other talking, we're like on different planets or something. This stuff feels weird. I mean, it looks cute, but like, comparing it to them using the regular chat text box, it's like, eh. Because like, I would have thought like if you use a theme, it would apply for both sides, because I know there's some specific text apps that reflect the changes for both people, but only you see it and the other person sees however they have the setting. Alright, the giant returns home. Finish this homecoming event to show off what you eat to March 7th after. Okay, because I guess. And of course, they give this soundtrack, the one that played in that cutscene, opening the way to the Ambrosial. Very cool stuff.
All remains as it did yesterday.
Oh, Don Hung Sin
Tree
is
remained dead for thousands.
in his
I have delivered the
phone.
missive about the meeting. Do you have any questions, Master Dan Heng?
I know all that I wish to know. Thank you, Miss Huanxi.
You need not address me as Miss. I am but one of Miss Bailu's maids. Then again, if I may be so bold as to make a humble request.
Go ahead.
Before this goes ahead... Oh, who might this be?
Yeah, we're just here just looking about. Barely even here. These came bad time. Pleasure to make you quick. Yeah, let's just be more formal about it. Seems like an important matter.
I'm speaking with Master Dan Heng. I'm afraid this doesn't involve you.
Oh, okay.
Please take your
I
leave.
tried to be nice about it, but...
He is a close friend. I've invited him along to bear witness. Please, treat him as you would me. Now, what was your request?
Then I hope you don't plan on meeting with Miss Bailu.
Oh, well, that's kind of abrupt.
Please, hear what I have to say. I have good reason to be concerned. Perhaps you should know that Miss Bailu's path to becoming a High Elder was neither in compliance with proper protocol, nor of her own volition. Everything was a result of the stubbornness of her predecessor, Dan Feng. His hubris and tyranny brought about the end of the Luofu's High Elder succession. The preceptors heard of Master Dan Heng's return, and were uncertain whether it constituted good or ill fortune. However, many have surmised that the Luofu's High Elder succession tradition will soon be back in force. If true, that is indeed something we're celebrating. Whether we find another suitable candidate in accordance with the laws of our people, or have you take up the position anew, everything can still be mended. But if Master Dan Heng were to hand everything over to Miss Bailu, it could lead to great upheavals on the horizon. No good would come of it for her. Such a major matter as this is naturally up to the
Because like
preceptor
we haven't met
elders.
that many
I couldn't possibly say.
other Vidyadhara that you probably don't even match up in terms of strength and prowess or whatever.
I've been a maid here for 12 years now, and was with my mistress every day as she studied medicine and received tutelage. I've witnessed her countless escapes, and the inevitable, unwilling returns. As far as a Xianzhou is concerned, children like her enjoy a charmed and happy childhood. But as a High Elder in nothing but name alone, Miss Bailu is highly restricted in her actions, and has no freedom or say about her own life. I can't bear it. Your Highness, please think about this poor child. Miss Bailu is young, naive, and easily manipulated by others. I worry that under the pressure of others, she would be convinced into taking up too great a burden.
I understand your concern, but I have nothing more to say on the matter at present.
Then I will bid my farewell. Master Dan Heng, whether you choose to meet Miss Bailu or go with me to see the Preceptor Elders, I will be waiting for you by the ferry leading to Scale Gorge Waterscape.
I haven't even set eyes on Bailu, and people are already urging me not to meet her.
Yeah, they're already pretty suspicious about you.
No need. March will find out sooner or later.
Oh, that line's different
You
from
know
the
that
voice.
I'm a descendant of the Luofu Vidyadhara.
Also,
In Scale
kind of
Gorge
interesting that there's no
Waterscape,
voice
you witnessed my
lip matching.
secret
Oh, and then
strength,
this was a line from the
as March would call it. Yet that power stems from Dan Feng, my previous incarnation. He altered the process of High Elder succession, plunging everything into catastrophe. Ultimately, he suffered the punishment of a
Doraemon.
wilting rebirth. Based on the physiological principles of Vidyadhara reincarnation, I ought to have been an entirely new entity. And, in view of the law, all crimes from my previous incarnation should have been wiped clean. But in reality, I was locked up in the shackling prison at birth. Even after I was released and left the Xianzhou, my High Elder past and Dan Feng's enemies pursued me like a haunting shadow.
Yeah, that must be like a rude awakening.
Now, I plan to face that shadow. In order to make amends, I want to repair the Ambrosial Arbor's seal and visit the High Elder to see what more I can do. The start skiff is ready. Let's go.
Alright, and it begins. But anyways, hello again, Doraemon. I'm just playing
That tree
through the new companion quests.
Cultured people.
I don't believe in
Your
ghosts.
extractor cleaned or your stars?
The rumors are true. You really are back. I'm Hila Lu Ying of the Alchemy Commission. I'm a Vidyadhara too, as you can see. I'd heard the reincarnation of the great sinner has returned to the Luofu and wanted to offer some advice.
Oh?
Leave this troubled place immediately. Certainly. Miss Bailu has weathered nothing but criticism since she was granted the title. But the Alchemy Commission firmly believes that girl to be a precious
Yes, I
diamond
did
in
pull
the
him.
rough.
I was
She is
already
compassionate,
50 pulls
kind,
in from
and
rolling on
100
other
times
banners in the
better than
past,
Dawn
and I
Feng.
won the 50-50 after
Moreover,
playing for the more
Dawn
pulls
Feng
in.
selected her as High Elder,
So right now
making
I'm
her the
sitting
leader of
pretty
the Luofu
decently.
Vidyadhara. Fate chose her as our sovereign, and we bowed down before that destiny. Now that you're back, everything has changed. The preceptors are starting to think of finding other candidates, which means nothing but trouble for Miss Bailu.
I have no intention of threatening Bailu's position.
You may have a clear conscience, but even so, as long as you remain on the Luofu, invisible forces will try to coerce you. Leave now. It is the best outcome for everyone involved. Do not repeat the mistakes of a past life in this one. Farewell.
I just feel bad. My van just wants a vibe.
Excuse me. Are you two on your way to the Alchemy Commission, Del?
Berry man, ain't no way. Honkai Impact. Okay, let me not. I can't just help but make the reference since we're in the middle of a Captain Verse thing. Oh hey! Well, I know who's gonna interrupt us as we pull up. Usually Honkai Impact.
What brings you two here? The wind
Not enough
and
space,
waves are
just not your game
restless
anymore.
around lunar-rescent depths today.
Even you came to dissuade me from visiting the High Elder, General?
This encounter was not of my making. I've been recuperating in the Alchemy Commission under the Dragon Lady's care. Our paths have merely crossed. But your question would suggest that there are others interested in dissuading you from such a venture. Matters that concern the rise and fall of the Vidyadhara will inevitably attract certain parties, those that would work circumstances to their advantage, be it Don Feng, the Preceptors, or the Alchemy Commission that trained the Dragon Lady.
Your injury hasn't dulled your instincts, General. The Preceptors and the Commission seem deeply concerned.
A chance meeting is a gift from fate. Why don't I help you to fathom their intent then? The power struggle between the Preceptors and their High Elder is a tale as old as time. And someone as powerful as Don Feng, who was completely beyond their control, was enough for them to harbor a hidden rage. The Elders used to have a small say in appointing the new High Elder. Who could have imagined that Don Feng would pick his own successor? And yet, that is precisely what happened, and all they could do was accept the result. Now that Don Heng has arrived, the Elders see yet another chance. How could they let it go? Us outsiders should not judge the laws of the Vidyadhara. The Preceptors have been suppressed for some time now. They will inevitably try to overturn the situation. These people speak of legitimacy. They believe that Bailu was chosen as heir apparent by the previous High Elder, and that unless she were to commit a terrible sin, the Preceptors should have no right whatsoever to choose again. The healer lady has draconic features and scarcely believable therapeutic abilities. Some regard this as evidence that she is the High Elder, but the Preceptors are fixated on strength and are unwilling to accept
Come
her.
on, there's more to strength than just raw
Now that
power.
Don Feng's reincarnation has shown a command over the vast marine expanse of lunarescent depths, those longing to keep the traditional bequeathal of the High Elder feel increasingly uneasy. After Don Feng's abdication, they fought against the Preceptors and saved Bailu's dignity. They demonstrated a true devotion. These folks aren't the type to just let it go. It is an internal affair of the Vidyadharas. As long as it does not disturb the
The story
peace
arc was
aboard the
something confusing.
Luofu,
Are you talking about story or are you
it
talking
does
about
not
Honkai
involve
Impact?
the General of the Cloud Knights.
Either way, both are somewhat
Nevertheless,
confusing in their own
as a
rates.
friend, let
Some
me
more than,
remind you of
than
one
others.
thing. So long as Don Heng and Bailu, with their respective High Elder powers and titles,
I
both
liked it.
remain on the Luofu,
As of right now, the only thing
Vidyadhara will never
that
cease
peeves
their
me a
internal
bit is just the
strife.
timing of
This is
some of
not
the
to
companion
say that
quests
either of you are to blame.
during the Luofu story arc. Like I can't, like for
Let's get
example, the Yanqing
You are headed
Bailu
to repair the Arbor's
and the
seal at
Wocha
Skillboat's
ones.
Waterscape and visit the
Like,
High Elder, no?
like it feels like
Farewell
it
for now.
happens in the middle of
I should start taking this business of
sometime during
rest
the
and
Luofu story arc, but I
recuperation
feel
a
like with
little
how
more
frantic
seriously.
things picked up, it's like, when was there time for us to go sidetrack and do those things in like a storyline perspective? But I enjoyed it. I can understand some of the reasoning why people are peeved about it, but I mean, that's for them. I'm glad I was able to enjoy it, so, despite the potential flaws it might have.
Master Dan Heng,
So I
you're
just won't
back.
think too hard on it,
Have you made your
or
decision?
else I'll
Will you
ruin it
come
for
with
myself.
me to meet with the elders first? Or are you set on seeing Miss Bailu?
Miss Bailu is already waiting at Scale Gorge Waterscape.
Your stubbornness is redolent of your previous incarnation.
Sorry, but you're not going anywhere.
And they're really having a bunch of voice lines not
Criminal who
max up
destroyed our
the
succession
text.
is unworthy
I
of
wonder
setting
if like
foot
what
in
they have the
sacred
voice actors
places
read is
of the
different from like
Vita.
what the translation ends up being.
Wait. Master Dan Heng's presence at Scale Gorge Waterscape has been approved by the 6 charioteers and the preceptors. He is no longer the criminal he once was.
Empty rhetoric. There are ways of unearthing his true identity. And even his reincarnation should answer for the monstrous crimes of the past. The Vidyadhara will never accept him.
So what are we gonna fight? What enemies are we gonna fight? It's not like they're disciples. It's like this. Oh well. Okay, well I guess this is the closest they have is models. But
The times are
You
changing.
say Don Feng was merely your previous incarnation. How then do you still possess the power of the High Elder?
Oh, Grace. Heaven's
alright,
surge.
we're just gonna keep pumping it up, baby. Blah 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 blah.
As I expected, Don Feng, you have returned.
Well, I mean the scenario seemed like it was set up for a fight, as expected. I'm surprised they just put Dan Heng in there. I would have thought they would have at least put the
Thank you
Trailblazer.
for rescuing me, Master Dan Heng.
They came for me. I'm sorry you got dragged into it.
It's risky to remain here. We should leave. Master Dan Heng, after your meeting, will you go with me to see the elders?
Should I ever want to meet the preceptors, Miss Huanxi, I'll ask you to pass on the message.
I understand. Please alight, Your Highness. Miss Bailu awaits you at Dragon Vista Rain Hall.
It could be dangerous ahead. We should proceed carefully.
Oh, God. Okay. All right. Let's see. So just a bunch of the new enemies must include Dan Heng. Okay. Well, they're gonna give me a. So let's see. When. Do I need Pella to get rid of that debuff, or can I just run Tingyan and just blast them? I think I'll run Pella. I'll just play it safer. Alright. Everything's maxed out though. Alright, as much as I would like to use mine, my stats are clearly inferior to the trial version, so we roll with it. Yeah, we have the video everybody's added. I should have bought the Trailblazer for immersion, but oh well.
I've been waiting for you here for ages.
It's good to see you, Bailu. Even though I saw you earlier today. Oh, they're playing the cute. Oh, I don't know if it's cute, but they're playing that nice, happy tune.
Hello there. Long time no see. What are you doing here?
We were met by an assassin on the way over, miss.
An assassin? Are you okay? Are you injured?
Fortunately, the skills of Master Dan Heng and his friends were too much for them. There are those that wish to assassinate Master Dan Heng, miss. Presumably to preserve your legitimacy as High Elder.
I don't care about my legitimacy. Why do they? I told you, whoever wants to be the High Elder is welcome.
They want to just
I
take
never
it.
wanted the title.
I am Dan Heng. It is an honor to meet you, Miss Bailu.
You're Dan Heng? I heard about how you parted the ancient sea and Scale Gorge waterscape. These assassins have got their work cut out for them.
Miss Bailu, please don't say things like that.
Let me take a look at you. Dragon horns. Well, they say you're Dan Feng's reincarnation. Suppose
all
it
good.
must be true then.
I mean,
But
I'm
you're
sure
different
there's
from
people
me.
out there that would throw a
Where's
ton of
your
cash
tail?
just to get her on the team. Because I know there are some Bailu fans out there.
If I let you be High Elder, will you grow a tail?
About the High Elder succession. I have no intention of getting entangled in that. I'm here to repair the Ambrosial Arbor's seal. This is the duty of the Luofu Vidyatara.
Oh, really? Then why'd you come to CB? All I've learned since my hatching rebirth are some medical skills at the Alchemy Commission. I can't repair seals or part the seal.
I mean, hey
like you
Bailu,
can.
trust me, that's quite a
I should take
lot.
this
You carried
opportunity to talk
quite
with you about
a
the
large amount of
past,
us players
Miss
in the
Bailu.
beginning.
I've heard about your situation, and while I can't guarantee a solution, I will do my best to improve things for you.
Interesting. You're not like other grown-ups. You say what you think, and you seem trustworthy. So, you want me to go with you to Scale Gorge Waterscape?
Precisely.
Let's go then.
Miss Bailu,
Guanxi, please wait here for me. I'll come back as soon as I can. I've got these two to look after me. Don't worry.
Oh damn, we just pulled up all the way. Alright, bet.
Wow, what a magnificent sight. Is that the Ambrosial Arbor?
Yes. Forming a seal and using their power to curb the spread of the Arbor's roots is an important task entrusted to the Luofu's High Elder.
News to me. The elders must be well aware that I'm not qualified for this position. Which begs the question, why did Dan Feng choose me all those years ago?
That's exactly what I've come to Scale Gorge Waterscape to find out. Among the Vidyatara, the High Elder is the existence closest to the permanence. According to historical records, the High Elder succession involves a secret ritual known as the Transmutation Arcanum, as well as a treasure known as Dragon Heart. Once succession is complete, the former High Elder undergoes a hatching rebirth, while the new High Elder begins to display draconic features. However, Dan Feng's ritual failed, and his powers remained within me. And yet for some reason, it also created you.
So, in medical terms, he messed up the prescription.
You done goof.
And brought suffering down
You're
on
going for
himself and
Fushuan
just
as
about
guaranteed.
everyone else
Alright,
in
that's
the
good. I mean,
process.
Fushuan seems like a really good
I want to use this opportunity
secure
to
pull
repair the Ambrosial Arbor's
for
seal. And see if
or
I can
I won't say
help
most people's
recall
account,
our
but for a fair amount
memories.
of accounts, you know, if you don't have a Digipard,
Shun the tree's
pretty
growth,
good.
the residual plague, water of the ancient sea. Upon the High Elder's command,
oh, I didn't expect the
subdue
CG.
eternal roots. Strange. This is different from the breaking of the seal. Why is there no reaction?
What's wrong? Not going to plan, huh?
Shun the tree's growth, the residual plague.
Man, look at the Vidyara
Shun the
duo.
tree's growth, the residual plague, water of the ancient sea.
Upon the High Elder's command, subdue the eternal roots.
They
This feeling.
paired up
That's
here.
it. You did it. And this alone should prove to everyone that you are the true High Elder. When the seal was reestablished, did you recall anything?
It was like a tide surging through my mind. I became really, really huge in the whole of
But yeah, I'm also planning to pull for Fushan. Even though I have Japard, I like Fushan as a character. And I like her animations. I don't think I can go wrong pulling for her. I think it would be more beneficial for my account to pull more DPS to cover more elements, but you know, we're here to have fun.
Can you feel it? There's someone coming. You! Who are you?
No, they didn't even respond. Okay.
Protect Bailu!
Hey! I'm doing the protecting here! Nobody's getting hurt with me around.
Rise!
Oh, damn, that guy didn't even get to do anything.
Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time
Break.
for a good old counterattack. You don't look so good.
This ends here. The time
Well,
to
too
change.
bad they don't have any
Heaven's
more
surge.
imaginary weaknesses, but hey,
Commencing support.
just a stupid amount of raw damage he
Ready
can
for
do is
another?
pretty good.
Brace.
Okay, I was going like, can you push him to the next phase?
I sense a storm.
A part of me wants to use his burst, but I know that there's gonna be more enemies according to the enemy description before we start the mission, so I'm just gonna hold off on it.
Enemy targets detected. How did they manage to appear right next to us without a sound?
They may have used a cloud hymn to create mist and provide a smokescreen. I'm afraid this ambush was probably lying in wait for us. Seems like some people have had enough of my presence. We don't know how many there are. Let's get out of here. Go!
Well, that's another line that doesn't match up to the text.
Look at that shadow. Could it be an assassin?
Don't worry. Those things aren't hostile.
Not gonna lie, I find it a bit goofy how you could spam the overworld attacks.
In Scale Gorge Waterscape. Is that you, Danpeng? Have you returned?
I'm afraid you have the wrong person. These floating shadows are called mirage echoes. They are memories of past lives and echoes from the past that the Vidyadhara shed during their rebirth.
The books say that these mirages only speak to people they can recognize. And the water on their bodies can be used as medicine.
Seems this mirage mistook me for Danfeng.
There's no mistake. This old man would recognize your voice anywhere. Have you come to this sacred place to repent? The proud son of the Vidyadhara, hero of the High Cloud Quintet. You fought with us your whole life. How far you have fallen. You availed yourself of the Transmutation Arcanum to summon that draconic abomination, and almost laid waste to Scale Gorge Waterscape in the process. If your allies hadn't united to slay it, then the abomination would have destroyed the Ambrosial Arbor's seal. Tell me, did it sadden you to watch the abomination perish? As the High Elder, you should have freed us from the plight of rebirth and set foot on a brand new path. But instead, you were seduced by your reputation and abandoned yourself. You counted Xianzhou natives and even short-life species among your friends. The upcoming trial is your final chance. Hand over the secrets of the Transmutation Arcanum now, and the Preceptors can help you keep your secrets. Is Isn't that draconic abomination you created proof of the transmutation arcanum's success?
I heard that Don Feng craved the powers of our dragon ancestor Long the Permanence, and created a monstrous dragon-like creature. That must be what he's referring to. And so the hero of the Xianzhou became its arch-villain. Elder, look around you. You've long since reincarnated. What remains here are just the mirages of the waters of the ancient sea.
Impossible. I still live! The High Elder succession will not be severed in this generation.
I don't like this mirage echo. He thought that the Vidyadhara was superior to other races, and that he was superior to other Vidyadhara. As if the Vidyadhara would never progress without their plans. I guess Danfeng probably never told them the secret of the transmutation arcanum.
We shouldn't linger here. The assassins are using skilled cloud hymn magic to make themselves invisible. But their presence is all too real. These mirage echoes, on the other hand,
I gotta ask,
vestiges
is
of
there a
the
reason
past.
why
If
you're
we can
you're
center
spelling
and
it
transmit
with
the
a U
echoes,
instead of an E?
we should be able to detect any assassins hidden beneath the surface of the water. Let's look for mirage echoes and send out pulses. Move carefully.
Oh, what mechanics? So far, difficult to detect. After being attacked by enemies somewhere into battle, all actions are greatly advanced and their weaknesses are hidden. Oh god, okay. Detect enemies in stealth mode in advance. So, do we want to... Okay, so we want to just get out of here. So... Oh, jeez. Oh, we gotta run that away. Oh, gotta move. Oh my god. I should have expected another guy, but hey.
Miss Bailu, you fled the Alchemy Commission yet again. How many times have I told you our rules state that...
Sorry. I'm sorry. I won't do it again. Wait. I remember that voice. That's the old chief alchemist. So she's been reborn?
Reborn? More excuses. Who brought you out this time? Is that Master Danfeng? Why do you remain silent? Your Highness, you're still as cold and lonely as you ever were, like the eternal ice on the Fanghu. Bailu, return to the Forbidden Residence. I must speak with Master Danfeng.
Oh, okay. Wait, no! You're just a mirage echo. I got tricked again.
Master Danfeng, I finally understand your plan. That little girl is the key to the transmutation arcanum. This is a breakthrough for my research. The Vidyadhara perform self-reincarnation, but we are unable to reproduce. Natural and artificial disasters inevitably reduce our population. If this continues, one day our noble draconic bloodline will perish, and the fated decree of the permanence will be violated. For this very reason, I have spent my entire life researching ways to free the Vidyadhara from the cycle of reincarnation. I have been without success for a long, long time, thinking that this reincarnation had been naught but a waste. But now, you have enlightened me.
Danfeng. What did he do?
Master
And he did a
Danfeng,
lot of that stuff.
your changes to the transmutation arcanum created a draconic abomination that wreaked great destruction. But it also created a new life. This is the hope that will one day allow the Vidyadhara to reproduce. My understanding of reproduction was limited by ordinary notions. How constrained I was. Why should Vidyadhara reproduction remain trapped within the confines of our race? To unearth the potential might of Long's blood and incorporate other races into the flesh of the dragon, isn't that the real meaning behind the transmutation arcanum? The Preceptors are too narrow-minded to see your talent. They want to install another High Elder. Foolish.
What does she mean by that?
The transmutation arcanum seems to contain a secret that allows the Vidyadhara to escape the cycle of reincarnation and return to normal reproduction.
That's so.
But the mechanism eludes me. Let's go.
Oh god. I hear noises behind me. I'm just gonna keep running. I think I see a guy. Is that a guy right there? Okay, you can kind of. It's very hard to. This is Shadow there. Do I want to talk to this? God, I want to talk to him, but I don't want to fight enemies. Okay, maybe not. I cannot fight. I'm gonna fight. Okay. Alright. Looks like we had to fight.
Another invisible assassin?
Careful. They're waiting for us to get close enough to reveal our weak spots. World-cleansing dragon. Heaven surge. Rise!
Oh, did you want me to slow motion it? I'll do it in the next fight, don't worry about it.
Hope you're prepared. Heaven surge.
Okay, I'll slow motion this one up. And then I'll slow motion the burst the next chance again. Alright, let's talk to you.
Miss Bailu, what are you doing in my pharmacy? Don't tell me you've already heard about Sanctus Medicus. Have you come here to condemn me?
Seems like none of the Mirage Echoes realize that they've already been reborn.
They're mere fragments stripped from the lives of the Vidyadhara.
I have never believed in a High Elder. You are unworthy of the condemnation you spout. Especially you, Miss Bailu. You simply do not have the power of the High Elder, the power to summon the forces of nature. Why should I believe you are superior in any way to Master Don Feng? The Preceptors, our people, they think the High Elder is the Vidyadhara's only savior. Arrogant, illogical. Have you seen what merciful Medicus can do? The Vidyadhara already have immortal bodies. What they should pray for is the ability to reproduce like the Cienjo natives. Merciful Medicus will help us to grow our population and bear descendants. They can do what the High Elder cannot. One day you will come to know that I was right.
I never knew the Vidyadhara had believers in the Plagues Author among their ranks.
Alright, what do you have to say?
It's you, Master Dong Feng. Why did you disgrace yourself? You were my hero. I dreamed of being just like you. Of joining the Cloud Knights. But you betrayed the hopes and dreams of the Elders.
This Mirage Echo. He must be a Cloud Knight who fought alongside Don Feng all those years ago.
How many of us perished in that disaster and could not be reincarnated? And my leg was torn off by that abomination.
Oh, what was that sound?
Oh, the pain. The doctors at the Alchemy Commission said I have to reincarnate as soon as possible to avoid affecting my immortal life. But my poor comrades have no chance of returning to the ancient sea. You once told us that we should cherish every life cycle, and that you would use clouded magic to heal our wounds. But in the end, all you did was betray us.
I must listen to him very carefully. We cannot afford to miss any information.
I will never forgive you. The High Elder's power belongs to the Vidyadhara of the Luofu. You are unworthy. The Vidyadhara must not sever the High Elder's succession tradition just because of you. Hand it over.
Dan Heng, is this the price we pay for bearing the power of the High Elder? Carrying the weight of all these expectations. All this hatred.
Yeah, it's not very
Before
pretty
any of this
about it.
transpires, you have enough time to prepare.
Oh god, there's a cooldown. I'm gonna take it slow. There's a guy right there. Some of this, yes. There's another guy right there. Whoa. Let's talk to this person real quick before we get attacked.
Are you okay? I was so worried.
Yuan Li! Is that you? I thought something must have happened to you.
It's me, Miss Bailu. I'm so sorry that I can't be your maid anymore. But I heard that a smart and talented replacement would be coming soon.
Yeah, I was gonna say, why did she have to downplay herself? Well, considering the voice is timid, I guess she doesn't have super high self-esteem.
Yes, I suppose you must have met her already. I hope she is more competent than I was. The Preceptors are very fearful of you, Miss Bailu. They asked every maid to record your dreams and daily activities, and I did so at first. After a while, I felt that the Preceptors were asking this not out of concern for you, but for some malevolent purpose. So I stopped.
Yuan Li, don't worry. I never told anyone about my dreams.
Good. Then I needn't worry. They'll be assigning me to a different job soon. I hope we have another chance to see each other one day.
Yes. So long. Yes. Let's keep going.
He probably doesn't remember. Anymore. Oh, there's a... Nope. Okay, well, but before they get to attack me, I can protect myself. Alright, Dormine, are you here for the brain blast?
I sent a storm.
Alright, let's go. Get it.
Awaken dormant scales.
Oh, it's just merely... they say they hide it, but you can still see it. Or if you already know the mobs, you can already kind of just block it. Oh well.
Delve hidden moon. World cleansing dragon.
Oh, I didn't mean to put on auto. Whoops. Okay, but that's fine. I was probably gonna do that anyways. I'm just going to put it back on fast forward after that. It's kakui ne.
Ready for another? Net markers activate. Time for a good old counterattack. Let me tend your wounds.
Okay, I was gonna say, let me see if I can send them to the next phase real quick so I can
Heaven surge. Break.
do this. Very nice.
Is that all?
Bro, Pella's eating a lot right now.
ice. Never falters. This ends here. The times are changed. Heaven surge. Rise.
I just hope we get to another healing point before this ends. Bro, there's so many people. What? Honestly, I probably could have used his technique so I could dash around and get away with stuff. I feel like I probably would have accidentally hit someone from gone.
Miss Bailu, are you okay? You were in there for such a long time.
Why do I have a feeling Huan Chi's in on this and she's gonna transform into the Mars shield guy we had to fight, according to the thing.
Luckily, I had Dan Heng and him to protect me all the way. If anyone's owed a thanks, it's them.
I didn't expect those assassins to be so brazen and reckless, storming a sacred place like Scale Gorge Waterscape and pursuing you. Rest assured, Miss Bailu, I'll report them to the elders and round them all up. Fortunately, the three of you were blessed by the gods.
I feel like
anything had
I
happened to you,
feel like they
it would
know.
have been a
They're like you're in
dereliction
the
of duty on my part.
yeah.
Assassins. None of us mentioned that the danger involved assassins. How did you know that?
Oh, it's because we were already attacked at the ferry, no? I was just worried that those people would try and attack you again.
You said those assassins only came from Mr. Dan Heng, but the ones we met in the ruins were coming from me instead.
Yep, thought so.
Perhaps the real dereliction of duty was that not enough happened to you.
So, did the elders send you to take out the unworthy High Elder?
That was my idea alone. How could the Preceptors have come up with that? From my perspective, the Videodora requires only one High Elder. A second High Elder, one who is weak and useless, must be removed.
Oh, there's the shield guy coming at it from behind.
Miss Bailu, our relationship as mistress and maid ends here. Farewell.
Ah, well, she sees Bailu is
The strength.
oh wait, oh hey, we play as hey, there we go. They give us the three of us to play with anyways.
Dormant scales.
Cool.
World cleansing dragon.
Alright, so this is a two-face fight. Gotta remember that.
Heaven's surge. Rise.
Oh, of course, Bailu's the first one that gets targeted, according to the thing. Wait, does my Trailblaze not have any not Constellations or Eidolons? Because he doesn't even have have attack right away. But he does have Day 1 of my new life, which I still don't have somehow.
Heaven's surge.
Need a doctor?
I'm on guard.
You bully!
Heaven's surge. Break. Awaken dormant scales.
This might be a waste considering
cleansing
I know
dragon.
the big show guys coming up, but I go for it to attack him.
Ah, am I too late?
General! Did you bring reinforcements?
Reinforcements? I am the reinforcements.
Oh, what a sick line. I was like, are we really fighting this for 3 people? But then Jingyun just followed, this is cool. But damn, he's coming in to destroy them. I find this funny though, because none of these enemies are weak to lightning, but hey, he wiped out everyone in good timing.
Lance! Forward!
Alright, now that they're all dead.
Surge. Rise.
Of course they spawn new guys as soon as I use my triple attack.
Nice teamwork. Here, there's thunder.
Okay, this is a
Let me tell
very bad team, because Jingren and what's his name? Dan Heng are gonna fight over skill points like crazy.
The strength.
I'm gonna just do 2, just so Jingren can get some ease in.
Awaken, dormant skin. World cleansing dragon.
Secret of the safe. Follow my charge. Conflict is pitiless.
Sure, I'll just focus fire on them. Man, they're... Oh! I just realized the targeting never went off because they're canonically wanting to kill Bailu.
Heaven's surge. Break.
A foregone conclusion. Here, this sun.
I'm gonna... Oh! A level 10 Lightning Lord. You're gonna die, buddy.
Show no mercy.
What's in your prescription?
Nice teamwork.
Look at them fat heals.
I sense a storm.
I'm gonna just do normal attacks since I don't have that much energy anyways.
Conflict is pitiless.
Oh, I should have waited. He was probably gonna summon more dudes.
Forward.
The strength. Heaven's surge. Rise.
Oh damn. I was hoping to finish off him off the burst, but damn, even that did quite a bit of
Pity.
damage.
So close.
Did the Preceptors truly believe that nobody knew of their scheme? They should return to their senses. Attacking the Dragon Lady only destroys what little prestige they have remaining.
The whole thing was planned by me and me alone. Beware of false charges, General.
Save your breath. We all know the truth once the Cloud Knights send you to the Ten Lords Commission's judges.
Too late, Jing Yuan. I go no further.
Oh, she died.
I always felt useless in the eyes of the Elders. A false dragon who failed to inherit the power of the High Elder. And today I realized they'll use any means of removing me.
Not all of the Vidyadhara harbor evil intentions. If you feel uneasy, Dragon Lady, the Seat of Divine Foresight can arrange for you to stay
And
elsewhere.
interesting, he still doesn't refer to her as
Thank you,
Bailu.
General. I'd like to talk more with Dan Heng first.
Very well. I will await all of you at the ferry.
The Vidyadhara have neither parents nor family members. Once born, the teacher is assigned to instruct the young Vidyadhara in the art of Cloud Hymn, as well as various life skills. Dan Heng, did you have a teacher like that?
If you're asking about Vidyadhara tradition, I'm afraid that's something I never had any experience of. I've always been a wanderer. I can never return to my homeland. In my fragmented dreams, I meet enemies on the battlefield. But in my travels, I meet many people who I can describe with the word teacher.
As far back as I can remember, I've had the Preceptors and Alchemy Commission healers telling me what to do. Cure diseases, save lives. I don't know if that counts as teaching. You know something? It feels like you're the teacher I've been waiting for. Virtuous in the past life, master in the next life. Perhaps we were friends or disciples in our previous incarnations.
A friend or disciple of Dan Feng? Maybe. Miss Bailu, At first, I was worried that your title of High Elder was in name only, and that an absence of true power would eventually put you in grave danger. It seems I was overthinking things. You have no shortage of true power.
You mean the power to repair the seal? The power you taught me?
The Mirage Echoes of Scale Gorge Waterscape mentioned that not only was Dan Feng a brave warrior, he could heal others with Cloud Hymn magic. What you have is the power of the High Elder that belongs to you. The power of life that can reforge the Arbor Seal and the vitality of the Eternal Roots. It is a world away from my power of destruction.
In that case, Dunfeng probably had a gentle side to him too, right?
Perhaps.
We should head back to the healer's market. I have other things to do today. Let's go.
Now that the seal is repaired, my fares on the Xianzhou have drawn to an
Not
end.
gonna lie, I thought I was gonna put the
For the time being.
mission end thing, but then I was
Are
like,
you
oh, that was
planning on
just
staying
the
on the
us
Luofu?
finishing the mission.
The banishment decree has been revoked, and the Preceptors have regained an awareness of the situation. This is your chance to return to your homeland.
As a nameless, the Express still needs me.
Ah, that is a pity.
Oh, that's it? I thought there was gonna be a bit more dialogue. I would have thought that, you know, he'll come back every now. Oh, what is this? More dialogue?
I think I should refrain from violating the healer's orders any further. The weariness is creeping up on me once again.
Yes, the afternoon drowsiness.
Time to lie down. Farewell, all of you.
Alright, what is this dialogue we got? If I remember, this is the guy that's right outside the office. Oh, is this another mission thingy that we can do? Alright, well, I'm not here to do that. Now we have finished the quest. It was about an hour long. Seems about right.